Go.
Hey everybody, this is Brandon French.
Hello everybody, I'm Christy Searcy.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Martin.
Hi, I'm Justine Dennis.
Hello, I'm Michael Stanton.
All right, now that we've introduced ourselves, did y'all want to talk about your experience with Zoom, your previous experience?
Yeah, and I guess we can follow in the same order. Whenever I was working in life insurance, we would use Zooms for weekly meetings with the head office. And I kind of just took, like how Christy was saying earlier, that it took people in remote locations and allowed us to meet every week and stay on the same board. I've also done another interview on here from a company in California, but that's pretty much my experience with it.
As far as mine, I work for a nonprofit and have several locations where we have site coordinators that are out like in Mahia, Teague, Hilton, areas like that, and our central office is located in Waco. And we usually have an all-staff meeting once a month where everyone comes in, but during the month there might be other things that need to be discussed with our central office and our staff. And so we just recently started using it, but we have had a where we can carry on meetings without everybody having to travel and come to the office. And it's
Did everybody catch that, or is anyone having trouble hearing her?
I was having a little trouble.
Yeah.
Is it working now?
Yeah, I'm not sure if the microphone is getting kind of muffled or something for some reason, or there was like a background noise. It kind of seemed like a staticky kind of thing, so your voice was kind of drowning out.
Come through too, but I didn't know where it was coming from. Is it working now?
It's a little better
it's
now.
better.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Did y'all catch any of it, or should I probably start over?
Probably start over.
Maybe like a shortened version. It was bits and pieces, I think.
Yeah, we caught most of the first half.
Okay, well, like I said, I work for a nonprofit, and we
Mhm.
have site coordinators at a remote locations, and our office is located in Waco. So we have a monthly staff meeting once a month that everybody actually comes, but Zoom helps us to be able to conduct shorter meetings to where people can get the information that they need without actually having to come to our office.
Okay.
Awesome.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never done it for a job, so that's great. But I did actually have to do an introduction when the semester first started with my algebra class. So, and I've also like seen my parents on it before doing like trainings with Forex, but obviously I wasn't interested in that, so I didn't pay much attention. But I haven't had any problems with it, so yeah.
That's good.
Cool. Okay, and I've only ever used Zoom a couple semesters ago. We used it for another class. I haven't ever had any problems with it. Cool.
All right, in my experience with it is pretty much the same as Justine's. Used Zoom specifically in a few English classes to have meetings with the professor to go over some of the projects that were coming ahead. However, I am familiar with using other video conferencing tools. I use Skype a lot. I do a lot of freelance programming work for different clients, and a lot of that requires face-to-face communication. And many of them are out of state or pretty far away, at least. So traveling to them is not really a thing. So
Yeah.
but that's about it for me.
Okay, so did y'all want to talk about the benefits that you see? We've kind of discussed a couple already, considering we can have more people together even though we're not actually in the same room. that was something Christy said, that since y'all are pretty far spaced out, what other benefits do you see of using Zoom?
I guess like how Jocelyn used it to just how you can add the PowerPoint and everything to it and do a presentation that way. I think that adds, to the recording. You don't have to, because I had to go fight tooth and nail to find a place with a projector in that last assignment. But yeah, I think that that's real beneficial, in the future assignments that we have anyhow.
I think another benefit of it is, even though we have online classes, it still creates like a kind of personal relationship with your classmates or your teacher and whatnot, rather than just completely being behind the screen. It's nice to be able to put faces to names. I mean, I know that we have like our video presentations, but I still think it's pretty cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, when it comes to communication, I guess this is pretty much as close as you can get to face-to-face,
Right.
interactions without actually, being there in person.
And taking a communications class online, I didn't really think about that until we started having to do videos, and I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense.
The funny thing is, I feel more comfortable doing this than I actually do recording myself in a video, which is really odd.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. My first YouTube video that I uploaded, I was like, after I watched it, my son was like, "You're on YouTube." I was like, "Please don't go watch that video."
Like share it with all of his friends.
Right.
And like all my friends, they're like, "Why are you so nervous about doing this video?" Because I was so nervous of the presentation. They're like, "You're a great public speaker." And I was like, yeah, to people, not to my phone. Like, I'm videoing with my phone in a room by myself. Thank you. Not to like a group. So.
Okay, so as far as any challenges ahead, do you guys, everybody has adequate internet access? You don't have to make any special arrangements or anything like that to make it work, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think one of the challenges might just be our schedules. So I think for not the next one, but the following one, we have to do at least 4. And kind of, I think it's spread out almost a month, so it's definitely doable. But I think that'll be one of the challenges, is trying to get 5 people to match up and be able to find time together.
Well, our Saturday morning is pretty open for everybody.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yes, for me they are.
Usually for me, yes. I do have 3 children, so
yeah,
getting them to relax for a little bit sometimes might be kind of a.
Yeah, I had to walk in there and say, "Hey, everybody, just be quiet for like 2 seconds. Let me finish this, and then you can go back to what you need."
Well, my dogs are locked up because my other one, I have a lab, and he would want to be on this video, making sure y'all saw him and everything else. But that's usually the only other issue I have. Mine are, like I said, mine are teenage boys. I can tell them, "Hey, be quiet."
Yeah.
Jocelyn?
So I don't have any kids or dogs, so only 19. That's fine. I'm good.
That's good.
So we could, I guess Saturday mornings would be a good time to, that would be like our first choice. And we don't all have to be in every one, right?
Well, I think the next assignment is going to be kind of a one-on-one, or since there's 5, there's going to be a group of 3. But otherwise the future ones, those will be more all of us being there, because there'll be group presentations.
Okay, cool. Well, at least we've got that taken care of. Hopefully Saturday mornings will work.
Yeah.
Are we going to continue using the same thread, I guess, on the discussion board to communicate times, or? I didn't get that far into the instruction. I didn't know if there's a new.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I think that there is a new one. I just kind of read through everything this morning. I think it has a space for that, and I think that's one of the assignment guidelines, is to just have us all working together in one discussion, figuring out a time, and then also doing the meetings on top of that.
Yeah, I guess we could just make a new thread inside that one thread for each of the things or
Yeah.
whatever. So, or if we have separate groups, then each group can have their own thread,
Yeah.
and
Smart.
then maybe like an entire group thread just in case anybody has any issues or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great practice. All right. Well, did we discuss everything on the list? I'll pull it up.
Or if there's anything anyone just wants to add, maybe it was missed.
Yeah, I don't know. I think other than maybe issues that we have, I think the only things that I've ever seen is kind of network issues, kind of lagging or, audio messing up. But I think that'll come with the territory anyhow. That's kind of understandable. But yeah, other than that, I think we got it all out there.
Awesome. Yeah, AT&T sometimes wants to not provide internet, so that's the only thing that I deal with. Grab over to Starbucks really quick.
Yeah, it's kind of a downer when your internet service provider decides to stop serving internet.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out and we'll get it all taken care of.
All right.
Yeah, and it's good, probably a good idea if we plan the meetings or if there's anything planned for anyone, just kind of block out a kind of a larger set of time period just in case, because you never know if you get disconnected or whatever. And this is this kind of storm season coming up too in Texas, so you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we have like 40 minutes free if there's more than 3 of us, so we've got to put the time.
Now, is that 40 minutes from when the meeting starts or 40 minutes for recording?
From when the meeting starts, I believe.
Okay, so we'd have to get on it pretty quick. And because I think there's the future assignment, I think the last one is like a 38-minute or 35 to 38-minute presentation. So
yeah, it actually says in one of the documents or whatever that if you know it's going to go over, or if you believe it might anyway, to schedule back-to-back meetings.
Oh, okay.
That way, when it hits the time limit, you just basically start another meeting.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that works.
we'll have to do that for sure. I remember reading that. And then
Okay.
y'all were on here like 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
I checked my email as soon as I woke up, and I was like, "Oh, they're already on here. That's cool."
Well, I think it doesn't start counting until the host gets on. So
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to play with it a little bit maybe, but it should work out fine.
All right. Well, did someone else record?
I did. Mine was recording.
Okay, cool, Christy. Thank you so much. If
You're
y'all
welcome.
are ready, then I guess we're good.
okay, now if you have any issues with the recording, just let us know in the chat as soon as possible, and
I'm gonna
Or on the
post
discussion
it
board.
right now on the thing that we're supposed to post on, and if y'all will just check it, because I didn't have any idea my thing didn't have.
yeah, I think at this point is if as long as you got most of us here, even with some cutouts and stuff like that, this isn't a super vital meeting. She just wants to make sure that we all got together and everything
We know it's
is mostly
going on.
working. So
Yeah.
All right, I'm stopping recording now.